Hello and welcome to Nova Talks. My name is Dalton, and we're going to be playing a game before we even start this podcast. And the game is, where is Matt going to come into the room from? So Matt, if you would like to enter the room, wherever you might. Oh my God! Was that a surprise enough? Do you think did it look real? Did I make it look real?
I don't know. I can't see myself, and I couldn't see you.
You can't see yourself?
No, I have tried.
All right, Matt's confirmed a vampire, guys.
Yeah. I have no reflection.
How long has this been a situation?
I guess since that guy bit me, like in 1643 or whatever.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
You really tried to keep it straight for a second.
Yeah, I almost.
I was like, oh man, he's gonna keep this rolling, and I was like, all right, here we go for it.
We're now talking about Matt's life as a vampire. Okay.
You got that from the Frankenstein Diaries, didn't you? That date specifically. I don't know.
No.
When is that set? The Frankenstein Diaries on Netflix.
You mean Chronicles?
Ah, yeah, Chronicles.
Frankenstein Chronicles?
Sorry. I don't know why I said Diaries.
Me neither.
That makes it some kind of like teen flick movie. Frankenstein Diaries.
I'm
glad we got that noise you just made.
Clip that.
Oh yeah, I'll keep that for my own personal collection.
I think it's. I don't remember. I think it was early 1700s.
Early 1700s?
Yeah.
I still haven't watched it. I need to watch it.
It's very shameful. Got the good old Sean Bean.
Sean Bean. I always want to think
guy.
that Brendan Fraser is in that series. I don't know why. Obviously, he's not.
No.
Maybe he should be.
No.
Well, you don't think that would elevate the experience if Brendan Fraser was part of it?
No, this is Frankenstein, not the Mummy.
Of course, Brendan Fraser makes everything better whenever he's in the movie.
Just the Mummy.
What else? What's that show he's on television?
I don't watch television, so I don't know.
I can't think of it. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. We'll save it for a separate podcast.
Is it called Brendan Fraser's Wild Adventures?
No, we're just going to have a separate podcast where we just talk about Brendan Fraser.
Oh.
I hope
Can we have him on?
It's going to be a very short podcast because he hasn't been in a whole lot.
He hasn't done a lot recently.
But he is going to be in a movie, right? He's going to be in a superhero movie. I'm pretty sure.
Is he?
Oh, no. He's going to be in that DC thing, the Doom Patrol. Have you seen the previews for that?
No.
It looks really terrible. All right, so today...
Awesome.
It's gonna be another freeform jazz podcast, and we're just gonna go with the flow and see what happens because we have just a couple ideas, and maybe we'll talk about them, maybe we won't talk about them. But first, did you know we're in a band called Stray Nova? Did you know?
I did not know that.
Oh well, now you do. Now you do know.
My entire life has been a lie.
That's before you even knew about Stray Nova.
Oh boy.
You can find Stray Nova, our band, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, which is what might be where you're watching this podcast right now.
Hopefully.
And if you are, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe.
Smash that like button.
Doesn't that bother you when people do that? When you're like watching a video, it just comes out of nowhere too. Yeah. They'll be like having
sneak it in there. They have to be real coy with it. And then all of a sudden they just boom.
I wish people would
explode your ear holes with a smash that like button.
I wish they would do it in like their apology videos, like just in the middle of them sobbing and crying.
So I made a terrible mistake. I should never have said those things. But please smash that like button.
Yeah, don't even like get excited about it. Just like keep the like melancholy tone. Yeah,
very somber.
Yeah,
or they hit it like at the end, right after they're done with their.
It's like a jump cut.
Yeah.
They're sobbing and crying. The next jump cut, they're super happy.
Yeah,
I think that would be that would get the views.
They just jump. Boom! Hey, I'm here in my garage. Got this new Lamborghini. Remember that?
Oh my God! Well, what is his name? Lopez?
Yeah, it's I can't remember his first name.
It's something Lopez.
Yeah,
It's not.
it's Lopez.
It's not Mario Lopez. It's Ty Lopez. Ty
Yes,
Lopez.
Ty
yeah.
Lopez. Good old Ty and his Lamborghini here in his garage.
Wasn't it H3?
He was here in his garage when no one else was.
Wasn't it H3 that went to his house?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Go subscribe to H3. PewDiePie's great, but go subscribe to H3 too. We got to start this. We got to start this podcast off with obviously everyone's favorite game.
New favorite game.
Oh
anyway.
yeah, new favorite game,
It's sweeping the nation.
and it's here to stay. Can Dalton guess Matt's order? That looked like it hurt.
No, it was fine.
You slapped yourself in
Yeah,
the
I
face.
slapped myself. Yeah.
Like I said last time, this game needs props.
Props. Good old Dalton not being prepared beforehand.
Well, I'm doing. You know what?
I'm gonna have to write in my blood because I don't have a pen.
You know what I should have done is pulled up that randomizer and everything before we actually started the podcast.
Yeah, that would have been nice. Wouldn't it have?
Yeah, well,
Wouldn't it have?
here we go again. Here we go again. It's okay.
Is it okay?
Because all I have to quick access is Can Dalton guess Matt's order. This time we are going to be excluding Cookout because I already guessed that one incorrectly.
It was like sort of incorrect.
No, it was mostly correct. It's definitely what you used to order at
Yeah.
Cookout. Which I'm to this day I'm unsure why you changed your order from what it used to be.
Hey, I got tired of the burgers.
What is it that you get now? A fish sandwich? What? What is it?
Chicken quesadillas, fish sandwich. They don't even have fish sandwiches.
They really don't. They don't have
No,
fish
they don't.
sandwiches.
I don't think they have anything fish.
Are you sure?
I don't think they do. We're not talking Long John Silver's or A&W here.
Oh my God, I miss Long John Silver's.
I miss A&W.
I also miss A&W.
Man, that A2 combo, baby.
A2 combo. We would usually get the cheese curds and share.
Cheese curds on the side.
Yeah.
Ooh. Basically a heart attack in a box, but I
Yeah.
don't care.
Oh, it was the worst
I
thing
do
we
not
could have
care.
been eating. All right, so here we go. I didn't actually copy the list. I'm a dingus, but that's nothing.
You heard it
new.
here first. Dalton is a dingus.
Copy. When did we actually coin that and start using dingus?
Dingus?
Yeah.
That's got to be old. It
All right.
has to be old.
So it's in the randomizer. It doesn't actually pick out.
No, it just
It
reorders
just
your
reorder-
list.
and then the first one is what we're gonna go with. All right,
Yeah.
so here we go. Enter the list. Randomize. Number 1 was Burger King. All right.
Burger
This one's a trick.
King.
This one's a
This
tricky
one is
one.
very tricky.
This one's a tricky one.
because it entirely depends on my mood on the day.
It depends on your mood, but it also depends on what they have, like their specialty item
Yeah.
at the time. It's kind of like Taco Bell. Well, I guess a lot of fast food places are doing this now, but they have like specialty
Rotating
items
specialties.
that rotate. Okay, so
I will say more often than not, I usually do go for the specialty item.
yeah, I mean, I usually give it a try. It's not always my first option, but if it's there, I'm gonna get something that's new.
Yeah.
I just like the new things. So Burger King. All right. So when it's chicken fry time at Burger King, you usually get the chicken fries, and it's got to be
Well, chicken fries are always there.
I thought they rotated. They
No.
They used to rotate, but now they're here to
Yeah,
stay.
now they are
But
here
they have the
forever.
jalapeno.
Thank God for that.
And that's like that's on the top of the list. I can't actually say Matt's order exactly because it changes, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
give a couple of things that you would normally get. So
Yeah.
chicken fries.
I can think of what my default. If there's no specialty, I can think of the default right now.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Here we go.
While he's thinking of the default, please, if you're listening to this podcast audibly right now, congratulations, because that's the best way to listen to this podcast is with your ears. And if you have Apple Music, that's great. If you have Spotify, that's great because, hey, it's there too. If you have Google Play, it's not there. It's on Google Podcasts. It might be on Google Play, though. I'm not sure. Where else is it at? That's all I can think of right now. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
I was just trying to ramble for a
All
second.
right, here we go. This is we didn't do this last time, but I'm gonna scoot up here and let the viewers see
Oh, okay. All right.
so that they'll know
Should I
the integrity.
Should I cover my eyes while you're doing this? Okay, I can't see it. Matt's gonna show show what he wrote down
Just right there. Maybe it won't be backwards when we
to the viewers. No, well, actually, I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out in post. Will I have to reverse it? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I've had to. Do what?
I'm pretty sure that's not how cameras work. I think it reverses it itself.
I've had to do a lot in
Bleh.
post recently. Thank you,
Bleh.
Matthew.
I had a hair in my mouth. Bleh. All right.
You're making some great noises in the podcast today.
I'm full of them.
You know, I'm not sure if I know your default order at Burger King.
You probably don't.
Your default right now. If you were to go to Burger King right now, what you would get.
Yeah.
I'm going to go on a wild guess here, all right?
Okay.
Because if you're going to go to Burger King, you're in the mood for a burger.
Yeah.
Right? So you're going to get a burger.
Mm-hmm.
But Matt's thing with burgers is he does not like vegetables. He does not like mayonnaise or mustard. He's a fan of ketchup. He's a fan of bacon. So I'm going to say, I don't even know if it's still there. I guess it probably is. It's the BK Stacker, right? Isn't that your default? It's either that or
the Stacker is like, I can never remember if it's like a mainstay or not.
Because like whenever it's there, that's always what you get is the BK Stacker.
I do love the Stacker.
So I'm trying to think of what they have there. Because you don't get a Whopper because Whopper has too many elements. Is it the Bacon King? Is that what you would get?
It is the Bacon King.
Oh my God! I did it.
Look at that.
I did it. And a Dr. Pepper, of course.
Yeah, and a Dr. Pepper.
You know, it's either
Bacon
Chew
King,
or Dr. Pepper.
no mayo.
No mayo.
Because it's
No
gross.
mayo.
I wrote that down.
I did say that before. You're not a
Yes,
fan of mayonnaise.
you got that.
So, Bacon
Boom, there
King.
you go.
I got it. Wow.
You got it.
Wow. Well,
That's love, ladies and gentlemen.
when you've been in a committed relationship for this long, it's bound to happen.
Get you a man who knows your fast food order.
There you go.
So that you don't have to order.
You could just sit there and look at your phone and play Candy Crush.
That's what it's all about.
Or if you're Matt, you're playing Hearthstone.
Woo!
Thank you for playing. Can Dalton guess Matt's order?
So now you're gonna have to edit
The
in
answer
those
is yes.
explosions.
I know I am, Matt.
I told you I was gonna do this to
You're
you.
really making my job difficult. That's fine. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
I love being maliciously making you edit things in.
Can you define malicious really quick?
Yeah, to do something with evil intentions in mind.
Thank you.
That's me.
Thank you for playing. Can Matt define that word?
This has been Matt Webster at your service.
Matt Webster. That should just be your stage name from now
Change
on.
my name. I'm
Matt
just
Webster.
I only wear like a solid red outfit with like gold lettering on the front.
Like a jumpsuit.
Yeah.
That would be actually.
It's
you
too
should,
close to red jumpsuit apparatus. We can't do that.
Yeah, you're right. Or that new song by Forever 21 Pilots.
Oof.
I'm just kidding. They're
Forever 21.
great.
That's pretty hooty.
Hootie and
And
blowfish. Thank you. All right, you can't.
Put the little and turn the nails. Oh my God.
That was great.
Yeah.
That was a spot on impression. But if you're gonna sing that song, you have to sing the other fantastic song by Hootie. Now, I mean,
Yeah.
people were probably like looking at their phone thinking, "Why? When did it just swap over to Hootie and the Blowfish?
When did I turn my music app
When
on?
did
What?
Darius Rucker start hosting this podcast?"
Yeah, we've got him on right now, baby. He's here, golf balls in mouth and everything.
Man, we've got to get Ryan on the podcast.
Yeah, we have to tell that story.
We have to tell that story.
Get that full.
All right, so we've got a couple of things to talk about today. I know I have one thing.
Yep.
But I've already had my fun.
You have had some fun. We've both had fun, haven't we?
Actually, we both have had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And that's the end now.
This is it. 15-minute.
That's it. Hey,
boom.
You're pretty close. It was 14. Make a wish, honey.
I wish for you to never call me that again.
Remember that line in SpongeBob when he says that? But what? I don't remember what happened. But like one fish looks to the other and says, "Make a wish, honey." I don't remember what happened though.
So dumb, and yet
so beautiful, so beautiful.
So good.
All
right, so
go ahead.
Harkening back to last week's podcast.
Yeah.
As you mentioned, you heard I forced my mother to listen to the segment about waving at people while driving.
The 4-finger handstand, whatever
the
it's called.
4-finger stand up.
4-finger stand up.
All right, and she agreed. It's weird.
Yeah.
And she pointed something else out to me
Okay.
that is weird that we just do.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is another human observation. I want you to think of the one thing that you have in your house that every other human being on this planet has in their... Well, okay, not every other human being on the planet, but
Yeah.
most American households
Okay.
have this in their house. Doesn't matter who they are, where they are, you have one of these.
Okay.
No questions asked.
Okay.
All right, think about what you think that could be.
Do I... but I don't get any hints, though. I'm just going to start spouting,
No hints.
spouting off
You
things.
get like 3 guesses, and then I'll just go ahead and tell you what it is, and you'll be like, "Oh my god!"
Is it just like a useless item? Is that what we're
No,
talking
no, no.
about?
It's not. It's not useless at all.
Okay. Okay.
But you just have this.
Okay. Most people have refrigerators in their houses.
Not everybody.
Okay.
That's not what I'm thinking about. It's not like technology related.
Oh. Okay. Oh God. Then I don't. I'm not sure.
You want to take your last 2 guesses?
Oh man. It's not. It's not technology.
It's not
based.
technology related.
People just have this in their
Yeah,
house.
you just have this.
Like a rug.
I mean, most people probably do, but that's not what I'm thinking of.
Man. Oxygen.
You got it. You guessed it. No. The correct answer, and you can tell me exactly where this is in your house right now, I guarantee you.
Okay.
Somewhere in your house, there's a Kroger bag full of other Kroger bags.
Oh yes, of course.
Just a collection of plastic bags shoved inside of each other.
What we like to call it in our house is the bag of bags.
Yes. Hanging in your closet,
Yeah.
just waiting for you to need that extra Kroger bag.
Yeah.
I pose the question to you.
Okay.
When did we start doing this?
You know, a funny thing is, when I was growing up, we used to, well, like it wasn't even a Kroger bag that we kept them in. I mean, we had the bag of bags that was full of Kroger bags, but it was like this quilted
Yeah.
bag that
Some people have
was just for Kroger bags.
Yeah, it's like stitched.
yeah,
They just make those.
yeah.
Now that there's like plastic containers. You can just made exclusively for plastic bags. You stick them on the door, and it just holds plastic bags.
Now, see, I can think of reasons. I can think of uses for them, but that's just
they have infinite uses.
yeah, exactly. But at the same time, can you think of the last time you picked up a
You
Kroger
just
bag?
like pull one out. It's very rarely.
Yeah.
You definitely stockpile them way faster than you use them.
Oh yeah, because you never throw any away.
No.
You always
You're
take
just like,
them once you're done shopping and put them in the bag.
man, I might need this.
And if you
And
don't,
you shove it in
you
there.
get yelled at.
Yeah. Like, what are you doing? Throwing that bag away.
Put it in the bag of
Put it
bags.
in the bags.
Yeah.
Even like when you take it out, you fill your bathroom trash can with it.
Oh yeah.
Stuff for a liner.
That's true.
It gets dumped. You take that and you dump it in the regular trash bag,
you
and then keep that bag right back in there.
Keep the bag.
It's like, what's the point? You might as well just not have a liner in the trash can.
That's true. That's like the main purpose
Yeah.
is like
For
using
picking up
it,
small bits of trash.
yeah, or using it as a trash bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, growing up, we used a lot of bags for like decoration, like packaging and things like that.
Interesting.
But yeah. But other than that, all I can think of is trash bag.
But you
Or
know
like-
what? Recycling.
You know what? Yeah, recycle.
Good on you, America.
If you learn anything,
If
today.
you don't have a bag of bags in your house, I'm pretty sure you're Hitler.
yeah, you might be.
That's just
I think
you're
even,
not doing us any favors.
I think even Hitler reused his Kroger bags.
Probably
so, you
did.
know, I don't know.
Probably did.
Speaking of the hand wave thing, I did it today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it today, and I didn't even think about it.
I
I actually didn't do it, but I was about to do it and thought about it, and I was like, "Why am I doing this?" I was delivering to a factory close to Nashville, and I was leaving, and there was this just random guy walking down the side of the road carrying an ice bag, and I almost gave him the the little wave, and I was like, "Why?" So I gave him a little head nod.
Okay.
I gave him a head nod. And then
Because him carrying plastic bag of ice down the road is not weird at all.
No, not at all. Maybe he was hot.
Probably had like a severed hand in there.
Maybe he did. I still gave him the head nod though.
Yeah. Hey, buddy.
Everybody needs a little head nod every now and then.
Yeah.
I think he reciprocated
Yeah.
with
He
the
gave
head
you that nod back.
So
Of course he did. Of course he did.
where do you think he was going, Matt? It sounds like you know this guy. Have you ran into him before?
Yes, everyone knows Bag of Ice guy in Nashville. You always see him with a bag of ice. The ice never melts. How does he do it? I don't know.
What's his name? Richard?
No.
Could it be Richard?
No. No, I can't let you do that.
But I almost did it.
Yeah, you almost.
I almost did it.
Well, I mean, you kind of did.
I mean, I did it, but I
Yeah.
didn't do the hand wave. I
Yeah.
did the little head nod. Because I was like, I can't just not say hi to this guy that I have never met in my entire life. I have to say, well, hey, what's up?
What
And
a
then
dummy.
and then I did.
What a dummy.
And then I did.
A slave to your Southern upbringing.
It's
Oh,
the,
well.
It's the conspiracy, man.
Yeah, there it is.
It's the Southern hospitality conspiracy.
There you go.
Look it up. It's real.
It's real. We just coined the phrase last week.
We're gonna put it on Urban Dictionary. It's gonna be there for your enjoyment
Yes.
only, because it's not real.
It's real.
But it is in our minds.
It's real.
And there you go.
All right. That was my topic for the day,
That was good.
or at least part of my topic for the day.
I've never thought about the bag of bags.
Yeah.
I mean, I have thought about
People
it, but
don't
I've
think
never
about it.
dove into it because it's
Yeah.
just a common thing
Yeah.
that you see across America.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it's just a Southern thing. Does everybody have
No,
a
no,
bag
no,
of
no,
bags?
no. This is everywhere.
Yeah, I guess you're probably right.
This is everywhere.
Bag of bags. If you have... I just can't speak. I have a problem, Matthew. What I was going to say is if you have a bag of bags, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button.
Show us your bag of bags.
Hey, all right, we got to be careful.
I want to see the bags,
Okay.
Dalton. I want to see the bags. I want to know where they shop.
They're all Kroger bags.
Kroger or Walmart?
I guess there probably are some Walmart ones. Speaking of Walmart, I have an interesting story to tell you.
Okay.
All right. First of all,
Let me know. I mean, is it about somebody with like a hip, some kind of leg disorder?
no.
Oh. Well, this is boring then.
Where did that even come from?
Well, like when you go to Walmart
Yeah.
late at night,
Yeah.
doesn't everyone you see have like some kind of they can't walk right?
Yeah, they have like a cane or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very strange, isn't it?
And you would think older people would be like sleeping at 4 a.m. But no.
They're not even like older. They're just like
Oh,
it's just all weird stuff happens at Walmart past 12 a.m.
you are correct about that.
It's
but
very
I saw
strange.
something strange today or yesterday at like 2:30. All right.
Okay.
First of all, I hate Walmart.
Yes, you do.
not because
He doesn't hate Walmart.
not
the
because I'm like
company.
bougie and only shop at no.
I prefer Target.
Walmart.
I can go and pick up knickknacks.
No, Walmart. The store is great. It's the people in Walmart, man. That's what it is, and it's the older people in Walmart because usually
now we're getting to the root of the problem.
usually when I go shopping in Walmart, for some reason it's always the same time when older people are there, and I get stuck behind someone going 1 mile per hour in every aisle, and that just really gets me going.
His ADD does not have time for this.
But anyways, so what I saw yesterday was I was actually delivering something there as well. And as I was walking in, there was this lady on the phone bawling her eyes out, sobbing, saying, "Why don't you want to talk to me anymore?" Over and over and over again, right?
Inside the Walmart.
She's walking, she has the phone up, she's walking into Walmart sobbing, getting broken up with over the phone.
Hey, still got to get groceries.
I mean, I guess that sale on toilet paper must have been really important.
yeah.
But I mean, like, come on, you could do that in the car. You don't have
No.
You don't have to get broken up.
No. This is Walmart.
Trust me.
If you don't come to Walmart to air out your personal problems, what are you even doing?
I mean, it's like she wanted people to sympathize for her,
Yeah.
which I mean, I guess is fine.
You gotta fish for that sympathy wherever you can find it. And Walmart is a big pond, my friend.
Trust me, I know breakups suck, and her situation was probably not great. But you could have finished the conversation up in the car before you just waltzed into Walmart. All your just mascara running down your face.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, it was really. I had never seen that before. That was something new for me. So
It makes you wonder.
Yeah.
Why do people feel compelled to just go into public to do like when anything is happening? It doesn't matter what's going on. They can just go into public and hash out whatever is happening in their life in public.
I think it's
They
for
just
the.
don't care.
I think people also just like the attention. I mean, I think there's a line. I think some people actually care about what people think, but they want them to know what's going on.
Yeah.
It's like maybe not a line, but there's two sides of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other side, they just really don't care. And they'll literally do whatever anywhere and don't care whatsoever. So, yeah,
Interesting.
I don't know. What do you think? Do you think the same way?
I mean, it reminds me of you always see like moms with like 4 kids or something, and one of them is acting a fool.
Yeah.
And they have that moment where you see it and they snap, and they get that mom voice, and like, if you do not get over here, I will beat you in front of God and everyone in this Walmart.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is like a
and then sometimes they do.
yeah. Oh, I would say.
And I stand and watch. I'm like
cheering them on. You go, Mom. You punish those kids for grabbing clothes off the rack.
acting a fool in a Walmart. I had my fair share of beatings in
Me too.
stores.
Most of the times, whenever I got beatings in stores, it was because I would like hide
Yeah, in the coat racks.
in the
or
coat
something?
racks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't like that very much.
Mm.
They thought I got kidnapped.
I thought you was dead. Now you about to be dead.
That was the coolest place to hide, though. You know what
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
like
You're in
not-
like a J.C. Penney and you're bored out of your mind.
Yeah.
So you're thinking of anything to do to occupy your 6-year-old mind,
Go hide.
and you just hide behind
Yeah.
some clothes.
But I'm talking my favorite, not like a bar.
No,
I'm
no,
talking about the
ones.
circle ones. Yeah, those were the best.
You
'Cause
gotta get,
could-
but you have to get the long hanging clothes too,
Yeah.
because you can't just have your legs.
It's got to be like
sticking
got to
out.
be pants. It's
Yeah.
got to be pants. That's like
Yeah.
primo.
You hunker down there in the
Yeah.
ground.
Yeah. We should just do
And
that.
then
sometime.
like you hear some rustling, you're getting ready to pop out at your parent, and then some weird guy is just staring at you like, "Oh, there's a child here," and you're like, "Please don't abduct me. Please don't kill me.
No, that's when you
Don't
like
sell
that's
me
when you
into child
duck and run.
Yeah,
Oh, this got awkward. Got to leave.
I have to go now.
Got to find another rack to hide under.
I'm gonna go pee in the corner. And don't mind me.
Wait, no, hang on a second.
What, you don't
What?
instinctively pee when you're scared?
Not normally, no.
Oh,
Mm.
if you'll excuse me.
This is taking a couple turns, Matt.
Yeah, it is.
I'm about.
Yeah,
go
speaking of peeing in stores,
Yeah.
this just crossed my mind.
Okay.
I don't think I ever like. Very few times do I like pee in public. Do you have that?
ahead. I think it depends on how bad I have to go.
It doesn't even depend on that for me. I just don't.
Why is that?
I
Is it
don't
because
know.
bathrooms are normally just really
I
nasty?
mean,
in
they're
public?
gross, that's for sure. But it's like, I can hold it. I'll just get home and pee in privacy.
I'm not gonna lie. I do personally enjoy doing my business at my where I sleep.
Yeah.
In
your bed? That's.
Yeah, I pee in bed.
Oh,
That's the best place to
I
do
didn't
it.
know.
No, where I live.
I know what you're using those Kroger bags for, I guess. Bed liners.
Where I live. They're plastic, so they're
Yeah,
just
it just
slip 'em
rolls right off.
Exactly. I know. I prefer to do it at home. That's
Yeah.
you feel more comfortable. You're more at ease.
Yeah, obviously.
But I don't know. I definitely have a situation pooping anywhere else. That's just not a thing for me.
You ever like have that vacation where you just don't poop for like 3 days? You're
I-
like, oh no,
And
I think there's a problem.
Is it because you're like it's not your natural habitat? Does that
I don't know.
actually affect your
It
bowels,
probably does.
or is it more of a mental thing? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I have
I can't
experienced
answer
that though.
Yeah, I think everybody does. You go on vacation, you just like stop using the bathroom for whatever reason.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
It's weird.
I feel like a lot of people experience that. It's not just
Yeah.
introverts or something,
Yeah.
you know.
I think that's one of those things that everyone like. You don't think about it,
Yeah.
but when someone would bring it up, you'd be like, "Oh,
Yeah,
you know
you're
what?
right.
You're right. Hang on."
No, I can only think of a couple instances where I've actually done that in public, or not in public, but like at a public restroom where like
Yeah.
I've really had to go. But
Yeah.
often times I'm just like I'll wait till I get home because I just don't want to deal with all of that.
Yeah.
Too much going on in there, and people walking around next to you. It's just really not. It's not a good time. It's never a good time.
Yeah.
It's always uncomfortable.
I feel like if I really absolutely had to, I would have to have a moment of just messing with people in the bathroom.
yeah,
Like really ham it up, like something bad is happening to you.
like
Your colon is falling out of your butt right there.
You're talking Olin Rogers style. Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying? I could
Talking ghost in the stall, baby. Just screaming.
look up that video if you haven't, because that's
Yes.
great.
Please do.
What a story. Maybe you should do that next time you're in public.
Maybe
and
I will.
have to poop.
Maybe I won't even have to go to the bathroom. I'll just go in there and
just
mess
go in
with
there
people.
and mess with people.
You could get the old like head under the stall.
That
like,
would creep
Hey, buddy,
somebody.
do you have got any toilet paper over here?
Can I borrow your phone real quick? I gotta make a phone call.
Oh man.
Can you wash?
Hey,
your
have you been? Did you see that movie recently?
just have like a casual conversation,
Yeah.
which never happens anymore.
You might find your best friend in there
You might
if they just carry on with you.
if
That guy's a keeper.
if somebody did that to you, would you just would you just talk to them?
I probably would.
I
yeah,
think I would
honestly.
too. I think because like I would.
If they went through the effort to do that, I mean, as long as they didn't look like real creepy or
Right.
anything. If they were like a normal looking person, I'd be like,
if their intentions were just to have a conversation about
Yeah.
Marvel movies,
if they were just like being dumb and funny or whatever,
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh well,
yeah, go with it.
we're here now.
Yeah.
Might as well talk to you.
Now we're best friends.
Like, do you want to come in here? We can
We can hold hands and we can do this
Yeah.
together.
split the toilet seat, I guess. Come on.
That would be difficult.
I got the big stall, so we can. We got plenty of room.
just for this special occasion.
Yeah.
Pooping in public.
You always do try to get the big stall, though, right?
I mean, yeah, of course,
Yeah.
always. And I feel bad about it because it's not for me.
Yeah, it's not for you, but
it's
like
not made for me.
no,
Um,
it's got the strong rail when you need to get that extra power.
and I'm not gonna lie.
Sometimes you need it.
Sometimes you do.
Yeah.
Sometimes you do. People have already tuned out. Now. They're like, "Oh God, these guys are getting gross."
They're talking poo humor. I can't deal with this.
We'll get off of the subject
Yeah.
then.
Moving on.
So what?
Sometimes you got to talk about dumb stuff.
I mean,
yeah.
you always have to talk.
Yeah.
Whole. That's the whole podcast is us talking about
Yeah.
dumb stuff. What I wanted to talk about today was there's a phrase that I don't like anymore.
Mm.
All right.
It's lit, fam.
No, that one's fine.
Oh, that one's fine. Well,
Get ready.
Okay.
No, and the phrase is guilty pleasure.
Oh boy.
I feel like the term is outdated,
Yeah.
right? Because
Mhm.
at a time, people had what they called their guilty pleasure, and it's something that they personally really enjoyed, but didn't tell anybody about.
Yeah.
Or were
Because
ashamed.
most of the world was like, this is just dumb.
Yeah, yeah,
Or it's this thing that doesn't fit with your normal personality.
exactly. But
like my love of Sarah Bareilles.
yes, that's what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
So I feel like at a certain point in your life, we'll use you as an example.
Oh, good.
Because I have things too.
Yeah.
But I'm sure at a certain point in your life, when you realized you really loved Sarah Bareilles, you probably didn't want to tell anybody about it, right? Or at least not like
I kept that to myself.
right. But
Meanwhile, I'm in my bedroom. I'm not gonna write you a love song. Because you asked for it.
people are looking at their phones again, thinking, "What,
Sarah, what are you doing?
Darius and Sarah? This podcast
What is happening?"
Crazy.
Yeah.
But no, I feel like we're at a time now where there's literally nothing
Yeah.
that you can like that people will be like, no, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Because
People have just accepted the fact that everybody's weird on the inside.
yes,
And
exactly.
have strange habits.
The
You could be
term,
like, man, I really love My Little Pony. And there's an entire community.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Of the bronies out there.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
That it's weird to me, but they love it. So
Sure, but it's not a guilty pleasure anymore. I just don't like that term because there's nothing guilty about it.
Yeah.
People are so much more open about what they like, and it's so awesome because you realize, oh my God,
there's thousands of other people out there like me.
A lot of people like what I like too.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about a couple of things today.
Okay.
And I didn't bring this up to you, so maybe we're too on the spot, but I'm sure you can you can think of a couple things.
Indeed.
That aren't our guilty pleasures. They're just things that we enjoy.
Yeah.
But things that people wouldn't think that we would enjoy, which I think would be interesting to talk about.
Okay.
So let's talk about Sarah Bareilles for a second.
I don't know what to tell you, man. She writes hits. That's all there is to it.
I mean, she really does. And she's gorgeous as well. Which
she is hot.
I like the pause
she
before
can
that.
sing real good.
Can you remember when you were first introduced to Sarah Bareilles? Was it that song? Was it the Write You a Love song?
Probably. I think it was 2010, 2011.
Yeah.
I think I was a senior in high school.
That's right. Cuz you eventually like just brought it up randomly at some point and we were talking.
I eventually was like, "You know what? I don't even care anymore."
Yeah.
I'm just going to tell you about it.
Yeah.
So you know what? I broke the mold.
It was me.
I was like, "Forget you."
I'm a pioneer.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. Sarah Bareilles is very, very talented.
Mm-hmm.
I will admit, I guess this is a trending topic now, that for a while, and still do, love the Jonas Brothers.
Oh, boy. I knew it was coming. I knew that about you because you had some Jonas Brothers songs on your iPod.
I did. And
every time I was flipping through, I would see that name pop up, and I was like, wow.
Yeah. A little, not really surprising, but a little surprising.
It wasn't really that
no,
surprising.
I sat down and learned all their songs on the guitar. I did.
Yeah.
And I'm not afraid to admit that. Because they're catchy songs.
Yeah.
Have you heard their new song?
No.
I'm going to play it for you.
Don't.
I'm going to play it for you.
Don't do that. Don't do it.
It's good, though. It's good. The Jonas Brothers are back, baby.
See, people expected all the girls and whatnot to go crazy, but actually it was just Dalton.
It was just me.
It was just he made all those Twitter posts about screaming.
Trust me, people are losing their minds.
I know.
I actually watched the music video for their new song today. It was posted 4 days ago.
Yeah.
Can you guess how many views?
Probably 40 million.
It's not that many.
No.
Well, actually, it might be. Hang on, I'm gonna look it up because I was gonna talk about it on the podcast, and then I forgot what the actual number was. Oh my God, 48 million views.
There you go.
4 days, 48 million views.
Mm-hmm.
People have been waiting. Now's the time. So it's a good day to be a Jonas Brothers fan.
Indeed, it is.
But hey, not afraid to admit it.
There you go.
Anything you could think of?
I mean, I love slice of life animes.
Oh yeah, of course.
I just do.
I mean, I think anime just the past couple of years has been way more accepted by people than, like I said, just a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
It was like a taboo thing to watch for some reason.
It kind of like it took off when we were younger, really, with like the DBZ days, and but so that was different. That was like just action cartoons.
Yes,
really,
mm-hmm.
And people were like, people that would like look down on the DBZ super fanboys. They'd be like, man, they're just weird Japan lovers.
Which is so strange.
Yeah,
why would people do that?
It's like, have you watched it? They like kill each other all the time.
This is actually really awesome.
Yeah. It's just like an action movie.
The fight scenes are like 2 hours long.
Yeah.
Come on.
I watched one fight. It lasted an entire season. I was like, wow. Yeah. But now everyone's like, if you don't have a Crunchyroll subscription, what are you
doing? Exactly. But I don't have a Crunchyroll subscription, actually.
Yeah.
Do you have one?
I actually don't.
No. Well, I mean, but the,
there's so much more anime available.
yeah,
on
like Netflix and Hulu, and it's
yeah.
everywhere.
You can watch it pretty much anywhere now.
But I have realized that I mean, because I'm on Twitter pretty often,
Yeah.
and for some reason a lot of people are just like recommending them to each other, recommending the animes to each other, and I'm like, this is really beautiful.
Because a lot of it is just good storytelling.
I mean, there's
a lot of trash out there, and
Sure.
there's some fan servicey stuff. But
yeah,
like
well,
good old anime boobs.
yeah.
Nothing like that.
Which is what I think people automatically associated anime
they
with.
think they think, wow, it's just creepy Japanese drawings.
Yeah, but it's not.
Yeah, it's not all like that.
There's actually really, really good storytelling.
Yeah.
But people don't know that. But now they do.
Mm-hmm.
And that's awesome.
Yep.
That you can like something and say that you do like it.
Yeah.
And other people are like, hey, I like that too. Maybe I like you.
Maybe. I'm not sure yet. Depends on what your top 5 list is.
Of anime?
Yeah.
Do you have a... we'll save that for another podcast.
That's another podcast. Yeah.
I've said this in a previous podcast before, but I'll say it again. And I this is like the one thing that I feel like people look down on, like our age white guys, is Post Malone for some reason.
Yeah.
I really enjoy Post Malone, but I feel like a lot of our age, well, not white guys, any guys, but it's usually white guys that are like, hey, that's gay. That you like Post Malone.
Like, why?
For some reason. And I don't know why. I'm not sure
Yeah.
what the reasoning is.
Because they jelly.
I guess so. Maybe it's because they think he's not talented. I don't know. But he actually is very talented. But not only is he talented, he has an extremely great personality.
Yeah.
And that's what I think is the most attractive to me, like listening to his music, knowing that he's such a great person.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, this is even more enjoyable. But he has good songs. He has catchy songs, and he's like I said before, he's an innovator.
Yeah. He's just having fun while he's doing it.
Pretty much. But he also draws attention to like classic rock artists, which a lot of other rappers aren't doing.
Yeah.
It's like he's a huge Nirvana fan, which I mean a lot of people are, but bringing that influence into rap is unique,
Yeah.
and I like it a lot. I'm a big fan. There's supposedly a new album coming out that's going to have some big names on it.
Yeah. John Mayer's supposed to be on
John
there.
Mayer.
I just looked at this list the other day. I think Nicki Minaj is supposed to be on there, maybe.
I saw the list earlier. The only one I remember is John Mayer, which is a crazy collaboration in itself. But I'm kind of excited about it. He also did some like more acoustic things on this album. I don't know if you listened to Beer Bongs and Bentleys at all, but he has like a couple of acoustic songs on there, and he's like just singing.
Yeah.
So it's cool. I recommend it to anybody who hasn't listened to Post Malone. You should, because it's good music.
Do the stuff.
Do it.
Experiment.
That's the thing, man. And you were actually talking about that was not your resolution, but
My goal.
a goal for this year
For the rest of my life.
and from
really.
now on
Yeah.
was to listen to new music.
Listening to more music. And
So-
I have. I've actually been keeping up with that.
What's a couple of things that you've
There's some
out of your usual wheel?
I experimented with some. I started a little older, with like some of the weird '90s stuff that I didn't really get into when it was first around.
Okay.
Like, cause I've never really been a big grungy fan, really. So I tried to like go back and listen to some of that, and I was like, you know what? It's not that bad.
So what are we talking like? Are we talking like Nirvana? Or are we talking?
I did listen to some Nirvana, but not exclusively.
What's that other band that's not Nirvana?
Wow, the other band that's not Nirvana.
The one that that Jason, the guitar player that played with us that one time, compared us to. They sing Vaseline.
You got me there.
It's fine. You can keep talking.
I'll
be looking it up.
I've missed words. I have, since you recommended so highly, been listening to some RTJ.
Have you really? You've been
Indeed.
listening? Oh, Stone Temple Pilots.
Oh,
Not
okay.
Nirvana. Stone Temple
Gotcha.
Pilots.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
why.
already listened to STP.
Oh, they're great. They're
Yeah.
great. Run the Jewels is awesome.
Yeah.
Which album did you listen to?
The first one?
The first one's
Yeah.
really, really good. Have you?
I haven't proceeded to the second one yet,
You should. You should.
but eventually I will.
Killer Mike is not only an activist but just a really great rapper.
Yes.
He is extremely.
There's some pretty sick flow
Yeah.
going on.
There's some good lines, and then his producer and co-rapper, LP, the second part of Run the Jewels, is also an extremely talented rapper.
I mean, they know their things.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
They do. I was actually looking something up about them recently because I wanted to know a little bit of history, and it was like a Q&A thing, and someone asked how they met, and they met on MySpace. That's how they got together.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So listen to Run the Jewels. It's good stuff.
R.I.P. MySpace.
Yeah.
Just FYI.
R.I.P. You know, I feel like if they brought back MySpace,
Yeah.
like the old format of MySpace, it would be a massive hit.
I am afraid at the likelihood that could happen.
I mean,
It's scary because we live in a day and age now where not a lot of things are new. A lot of stuff now is being recycled.
it's a reboot.
Yeah. A lot of things are being recycled because nostalgia is powerful.
It
And,
really is.
Yeah. So
So you could see it happening.
I
then.
could see it happening.
I could also see it happening, and I could see myself participating.
I know you would. You
Because
would be back in that classic layout with your lightning bolts everywhere.
I loved MySpace
Yeah.
because it was so customizable.
It was.
It's amazing what you could do, and you were basically like a web design programmer
Yeah.
because you were like typing in code to put things on your page.
Yep.
It was awesome.
Somebody memed that. Going to school for 4 years to get a degree, or hopping on MySpace in 2007.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
I could definitely see it coming back,
Yeah. I can see that happening.
and I would totally be on board. Because,
You
man,
and a lot of others.
having your top 10 on there, being able to put a song
Man,
on your page when
man,
you
the
open
top
it up.
10 friends list, that was some heated stuff right there.
Oh yeah, you got
if
that
you
right.
if you weren't up there, you were dead.
You weren't even friends.
Yeah.
That was it.
It was like, I might as well not even talk to you ever again.
Yeah.
If I can't make your top 10, you obviously don't care about me.
Isn't that crazy?
Amazing.
You were always on my top 10 list.
Yeah. I wasn't always in the number one spot because
You were always number 2 because
yeah.
number 1 was whatever girlfriend I had at the time.
Yeah. Which was, honestly, where is she?
Yeah.
Where am I?
Yeah,
Right here.
Don't worry,
That's
Matt.
right.
Don't worry, man. If I had a top 10, you'd be number 1.
I'm number 1 and number 2.
But you know what?
No.
Let's start that hashtag. Bring back MySpace. Would you participate in it if MySpace? Because I know you're not a social media guy. You're not big
Honestly,
into it.
I probably wouldn't.
Really?
And not like out of spite or anything, but purely because I just don't care enough.
Just can't. You know.
Yeah. Like I didn't, even when it was around and I was part of MySpace,
Yeah.
I didn't do anything.
Not really. Not really.
I was like, this is a lot of stuff that doesn't matter to me.
Did you ever actually get the background thing going on and all that stuff?
I'm pretty sure you did that for me.
Did I really?
Yeah. I think I was like, yo, set me up with a background in a song, and I guess that'll be it.
Maybe yeah. I mean, if I think about it hard enough, maybe I could remember that I did that, and maybe I did.
I'm pretty sure you did, because I just didn't care enough.
I mean, you could even add little moving
Yeah.
images in there and stuff.
I mean, you
could-
had
you could
full
do-
source code of that entire page.
You could do anything.
That was all you. It's amazing.
It needs to come back. I would be so about that.
Yep.
There you go, people. Hashtag bring back
Bring
MySpace.
back MySpace. I'm frightened by that prospect, but that's where we're at now.
If Facebook bought MySpace, I think I could totally see that happening, and they would make millions.
I think, well, if Facebook bought MySpace, they would run it into the ground.
I mean,
but,
yeah, no doubt. But would it be
I think if Google bought MySpace,
Oh, you're saying if Facebook bought MySpace, it would be a bad thing.
yes.
Because Facebook bought Instagram recently,
Yes.
which is mind-blowing to me.
Mhm.
No, you're right. If I think if Google bought it, Google would do it justice
Yeah. Because they would try to compete.
with Facebook.
Yeah. Because
That's true.
they already like try to do the Google Hangout thing,
Mm-hmm.
which is no one uses because
No.
it's worthless.
Yeah.
Ooh. But if they bought MySpace, they would hype that up, and then you would see some real Facebook competition.
Think about the collaborations with YouTube,
Yeah.
because that's like, I mean, it's not where YouTube started, but YouTube,
pretty close.
YouTube and MySpace were like
They
right
were
there.
hanging together.
Yeah. It was a big deal.
Yeah.
You would go and like, I don't know if you would friend your, like, because the creators on YouTube, you would like go and find them on MySpace too. That would be cool. You think people would participate? Let us know in the comments if you if you would.
I think they would participate.
I think they would too.
Yeah.
I think they would too.
Actually, I don't even. I know they would.
I know I would.
I know they would.
Well, this has been an interesting podcast.
Indeed, it
Matthew.
has. I have one more thing to talk about
Okay.
here.
All right.
All right, and that is that we are finally, almost rid of this winter darkness season. Spring forward is this Sunday, and I could not be happier.
Don't let it fool you.
Even
Matt.
though I hate waking up an hour earlier and losing that sleep, finally my winter depression is gone because the sun has returned.
That's right. As we're recording this podcast, it's 6:30, and the sun
It is pitch black.
Oh, is it really?
It has been dark outside for the last 30 minutes.
Oh, I guess because my back is facing the window.
Yeah.
But when we first came in here at 5:30,
It was still
it was still light outside.
It was light. It
Which
was about.
is
It was close to sunset, but it was still light outside.
It's a new experience. It's
Yeah.
been several months.
Yeah.
Don't
Man,
give me
that fallback. Every time it happens, I get sad because
I
I'm
mean,
like, that's.
I think a
Here
lot of
we
people. I
go.
think a lot of people experience that.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I really enjoy the cold.
I do not.
But I do miss having the sun out
Yes.
for longer periods of time.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I love fall.
It is important,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I just like it not being dark at 6 o'clock.
Yeah. Same.
It was especially bad when I used to work retail.
Oh
because
yeah.
I had to work.
You didn't know
nights all
what
the
time it was.
Yeah, I had to work nights all the time, so I would like go. I think I went in at noon, and I didn't leave till like 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
So it's always dark. I'm like, this is terrible. I have no time to do anything during the day.
It was even worse when you were working at the record plant.
Yeah, I went for
You
days without seeing
You
the
never
sun.
saw the sun.
I had no idea what was happening.
You know, we should talk about our past jobs on a podcast.
That would be interesting.
That would be interesting. You know what? We'll save it.
Yeah,
Next week, I'm hoping maybe we'll have a guest. Maybe.
maybe.
It's no promise, but maybe.
But we might.
But we might.
Could happen.
Maybe. Hey, go and find this podcast. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button and that like button. But if you're watching on YouTube, go and find the podcast if you want to just listen to it with your ears and not also your eyes. Go and find it on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, SoundCloud, and now Spotify.
Indeed. Tell your friends about it.
Tell your friends and
Tell your parents.
tell your parents.
Force them to listen to it.
let your dog listen to it.
Yeah,
I
he needs to know.
I think your dog would like it.
Yeah.
Also, go and find our band Stray Nova. We're going to be putting out a new session with a special guest very soon, so we want you to be in the know when that's about to happen. So go and find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and we'll be uploading those videos on YouTube and Facebook. But there's also already videos you can watch right now.
It's already there.
You can just go and click on them and enjoy. Pop you some popcorn, make you a Hot Pocket, have you a good time.
Hot Pocket.
Yeah,
Hot Pocket.
that was great.
Thank
That
you.
was really, really good.
Thank you.
Anything you'd like to say before we go, Matt?
I would like to say thank you to the Academy. No.
Before we go, I would like to say, just don't use the word guilty pleasure. All right? If you have something you think is weird, don't
Let that
Share
you
it
know
with
what?
somebody.
Yeah. Let somebody else know about it.
Yeah, maybe you'll make a new friend.
Yeah.
And don't worry about things you think that are weird, because we're all weird in our own special way.
Everybody's creepy. Just deal with it. All right, just deal with it.
That's a great way to end the podcast.
Yeah.
Everybody's creepy. Just deal with it.
Just deal with it.
This has been Nova Talks. My name is Dalton.
My name is Matt.
And we'll talk at you next week.
Bye.